Hey. So there is this lovely, lovely video that was put up by a woman who wanted to help people feel a little bit more at peace and be able to trust their bodies more during labor and childbirth. She did this awesome demonstration with a balloon and a ping pong ball. I've put the link to that video in the description of this one, and I wanted to further add to that, just if I can contribute to helping women feel more confident and less afraid going into childbirth too, I would love to do that. I'm actually expecting my second one any day now. And there's some stuff that I was taught about the human body, about my body, that gave me so much more confidence going into delivery number one, and that's helping me to not be afraid this time around. So I'll show you how I put the demonstration together, just in case you want to show it to somebody else, and then I'll show you what your body can do. It's awesome. So all I did was I took an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, tore it in half. One of those halves I folded in half and then traced and cut out a circle that's the width of a dime. I also have on hand a quarter and a loonie. So what I want to show you, there are a lot of people out there who have a significant concern, because you hear these descriptions where, you know, trying to push out a baby is like trying to push out a bulldozer. There's this mental, picture of something gigantic trying to fit through a tiny hole. And so we see, okay, this sort of idea of this is going to hurt. Something the size of a loonie cannot fit through a hole the size of a dime without something really horrible happening to that opening. And if that's the mental image that you have, it could be very easy to be afraid about levels of pain, damage to your body, things like that. So I wanted to tell you a couple of really amazing things about the relationship between your body and your baby, how they're working together, because how cool is this? You are not actually going to be trying to push out something the size of a loonie through a hole the size of a dime. The hole is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, but let's just say this is actually 10 centimeters dilated. You're fully dilated. This is your baby. Guess what your baby does? Your baby's skull plates actually move in and overlap over top of each other, and their shoulders move. They're not this wide. Their shoulders actually move. So their head shrinks in size, their shoulders narrow. You're actually trying to push something smaller out that hole. So that's encouraging. That's an improvement. However, when we take a look at that, it still looks like something too big in a hole that's too small. So there's one more thing that we need to know. While baby is doing this, mom's body is doing this. We are not in flexible wooden boards down there. That is flexible, very intelligent tissue. And here's something really cool. As your cervix is bending and allowing this bending motion, so as there's that pressure, baby's head starting to move out, not only is the tissue starting to allow baby to pass through, but all of those hormones that you were releasing during pregnancy and that were kind of annoying because you lose your balance for what felt like no good reason, your ligaments were softening up, guess what that did for your pelvis? It made it possible for your pelvis to be able to flex. And so that hole that seemed to be only big enough for a dime to pass through can let a quarter pass through, no problem, no ripping, no tearing. So there's some amazing things that your body is doing. A whole bunch of factors are coming together. And I hope that knowing that helps you to trust yourself, to trust your body, to trust the messages that you hear your body giving you. It helps you to be able to do things like if somebody outside of you is saying push, and you're like, my body is not telling me to push right now. You can kind of tune that out as background noise and go, I'm going to trust myself. I don't need to push right now. Right now I need to breathe. Whatever it is that you know that you need, run with it, because your body is smart, your baby is smart, you guys are working together, and some really good things can happen. So I hope that demonstration is helpful for giving you some peace of mind. And if you have any further thoughts or questions, feel free to share them in the comments or subscribe to my channel. And just if you're going into labor and delivery sometime in the future, I wish you all the best, and I hope it's a really positive experience. Bye.